Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics from entrepreneurs with the guile and experience to help you find success in any marketing capacity. You're listening to Marketing School with your instructors, Neil Patel and Eric Sue.
All right, everybody, it's time for another episode of Marketing School. I'm your host, Eric Sue.
And I'm Neil Patel.
And today we're going to talk about the best unexpected/weird CRO wins. Neil, what does CRO mean?
Sure, CRO is conversion rate optimization. When you have traffic coming to your website, you may generate sales. You may not. You have to test, copy, images, the landing page, the messaging, everything on the page in order to generate more sales, right? Because you don't know if one image resonates more with your potential buyers than the other. You don't know if people have a ton of objections, and if they do, if you answer them within your copy, of course, you'll generate more sales. If people have a lot of questions and you don't answer them within your copy, you're not going to generate as many sales. For these reasons, you want to continually test.
All right, so to get started, I mean, one thing to take into consideration, when a site is generating a lot of traffic, let's just think maybe over 100,000 visits a month, SEO and CRO kind of go hand in hand. You know, they start to kind of meld together. So one of the wins that I had back in the day, we had a online training site with a lot of different videos. And what we did was, you know, the videos, the search engines aren't able to crawl the videos. So what we wanted to do is, because we had so many videos, I believe over 600, we made transcripts for those videos and our organic traffic increased by about 10%. So that's not something people would normally point out. People would normally point out, hey, you know, the button is a different color. You know, maybe we should change the button. Maybe we should change the image. That's kind of the standard around CRO, or maybe you change the headline as well. You test those elements. But then, you know, you should start thinking about how SEO and CRO meld together at higher traffic levels. So that's just one win right there. Neil, what's a win on your side?
One thing that worked out really well for us in a lot of my companies is form fields. Most people, when you want them to register for your product or service or whatever it may be, you ask them for name, email address, password, right? In essence, they're form fields. So what we decided to do is, instead of saying, hey, put in your email and password, because people have already registered to hundreds of services out there, we just said, log in with Facebook or log in with LinkedIn or Twitter, you can pick, or even log in with Google. And we would only give them one option. We actually learned this trick from Buffer. The results were great. We tested on kissmetrics.com and we used the word log in, not sign up. The key is log in because that converted way better. But in total, we got above a 90% lift in signups.
Wow. Okay. Now, here's another SEO/CRO type of win that we implemented on an e-commerce site. So they actually had elements, product descriptions that were covered by iframes. Now, you know, Google is getting better at crawling these now, but at the time, Google had trouble crawling iframes. They had trouble crawling JavaScript. And again, they're getting a little better at that now. But, you know, we found that a lot of, you know, because they have so many products across their website, we needed to make sure that, you know, that content was getting crawled by search engines. So we pulled everything out of the iframes and we opened it up. And then by doing that, the traffic went up by about 25%.
That's awesome. Another test that worked out really well for us was using, when you're doing form fields and you're getting people to fill out specific things, a story. So think of it this way. You do, hi, my name is blank, and today I would like you to help me with X, Y, and Z, and it would keep going, and my budget was A, B, and C, or X dollars, whatever. And we did this with a consulting landing page. The results weren't too shabby. We got almost a 20% lift in conversions by creating a story for the contact fields versus just saying, hey, you want to submit a lead? Give us your name, email, phone number, budget, what you want us to help with. Instead of doing that, we turned it into a story and we got roughly a 20% lift. Not too shabby.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different tests that you can be running. You know, we mentioned in the past going to sites like Conversion XL or Conversion Rate Experts to check out what they have going on. But another site out there that shows specific kind of copy tests out there is swiped.co. And I think I might or might not have mentioned that, but it's helpful to look at what's going on there. And also, if you use a tool like the Wayback Machine, you're able to see, maybe you can look at your competitors and look at what different tests that they've ran in the past. Chances are, if they're still using the same thing, well, you know, for a long period of time, it's working out well for them. If not, maybe they don't believe so much in conversion rate optimization.
One other thing to look at if you're doing testing, especially with marketing, is to check out Google Search Console. Google shows you your rankings, the position, right? What keywords you're ranking for and how high you're ranking for them and what pages they're driving traffic to. You can then take those keywords and run a test. What I mean by this is you have to do it in 30-day increments. So let's say today is the 1st of August. I'm making up a date. You can then go and change the title tags by including those keywords that you're ranking for, let's say, position 5 or 6, and make sure they're in your title tag, because many times they won't be in there, and include those keywords within the copy. And after you wait 30 days, you should notice an increase in traffic. I do this technique on a lot of my blog posts. You don't see great results in the first 30 days. You'll see some increase, like 5-10% growth in traffic in rankings. But over a period of like 6, 7, 8 months, you'll notice that those posts that you tweak and you ran those tests and adjusted the keywords in the headlines, the click-through rate won't just go up, but your overall rankings and traffic after, let's say, a 6-month period usually goes up by 20 to 30%.
Here's a final test that you can try out before we hop off today's episode. This is straight from Digital Marketer. We've been implementing it, and they talked about this at Traffic and Conversion Summit 2016. And basically the idea is that you're updating posts over and over. So I'll give you an example that they used. Basically, they said, back in 2008, Abraham Lincoln's Wikipedia page, it only had about 2,000 words. And then a couple years later, it moved up to 5,000 words. And a couple years later, it went to 10,000 words. And now, I believe this year, it's at about 15,000 words. The key around this is that post is continually getting updated over and over. And when you're doing that, it moves higher in the rankings because Google likes seeing the freshness. So by doing this, people are like, oh, well, this isn't really CRO, this is SEO. Well, fact of the matter is you're increasing the click-through rate on the organic click-through rate for that specific result. And you are, in fact, doing CRO. So Neil just mentioned Google Search Console. Check that out. Do something. When you do something like this and you're constantly updating a post, keep it evergreen, keep updating, and you're going to see good results from that. With that being said, we're done with this episode. And by the way, please leave a subscribe, rating, or review. You're going to hear that again in the outro, but we've been getting really good feedback from the podcast so far. We want to hear more ideas from you. You guys have been tweeting at us. We love the comments. We love any type of feedback you have. Even if you hate it, just tell us, and we'll see you in the next episode.
This session of Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for more daily marketing strategies and tactics to help you find the success you've always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you in class tomorrow, right here on Marketing School.